to the right-hand side, which is our other very, very strong belief that we're passionate about is, that's the tough job of a leader, right? You've got to set the tone and set the system on the left, make sure you have the discipline in executing that. But at the same time, you've got to be a world-class coach. You've got to know what good coaching is, drive your teams to effectiveness. And that's something that takes a lot of intentionality, a lot of really thoughtfulness. It's not something that you just kind of, again, wait to the last minute and just sort of wing. And one of the standard questions we say is to our leaders, frontline managers especially, where are you spending your time? Industry to industry, these patterns are very, very common. What are we seeing on this chart? What distinguishes high performers from the average? Guess what? It's the amount of time they're spending on one-on-one coaching and training and development. That's a real differentiator. That's a theme for us. Again, how do we do this right? How do we spend and get our focus on what we know is essentially a driver of great performance, especially now? Let's talk about how do we get this right? I would submit to you that the manage word is a very precise word. It actually says, I have some direct control or some influence on an outcome. But at the end of the day, again, when I'm in my coach mode, when I want to be really driving performance, what's my energy and focus around that bottom of the pyramid, behaviors? Again, this is, am I making good choices about the food in my body? Am I making good choices about how many minutes a day I'm on the treadmill or I'm in motion? And it often comes down to some very core things, time management, objection handling, basic skills, etc. That's where we've got to orient our time as a manager, because here is the honest truth. When we spend our times at the top of this pyramid, we're just inspecting outcomes. We are reading the news. We're not influencing the news.